What are the top 10 attractions at Disneyland Resorts? We asked a bunch of people. A community on social media of Disneyland fans. Number 10 was Rise of the Resistance. That's actually my favorite one.
I think the reason is actually people vote number 10 is a waiting line.
I think you're right.
I think it's one of the best actually design ride because you actually have a full experience.
Walk-through ride, which there actually aren't a lot of, but you have a walk-through ride, you have a simulator ride, you have a trackless moving people ride, electronics, and you also have a drop ride. There's a drop at the end, remember?
Yes, but beside that, what I was meaning cosplay, you have the people who's interact there. So you're immersive.
Yeah, it's an immersive ride. That's why it's one of my favorites. I love the immersion. I love the virtual reality of it all.
I think that ride it's one most advanced, most interesting rides. I think it's number 10 people was voting, it's because waiting line.
Number 9 is Incredicoaster. This ride opened in 2001 as California's Screamin'. And then it reopened in 2018 as Incredicoaster with the Incredibles theming on it.
So it's after then they merged with the kind of purchase Pixar and they put a Pixar Pier, they redesign, revamp, all of that.
Yeah. So they kind of, after that,
I think it's a
revamp.
It's a very clever idea.
It's the 6th longest coaster in the world, and it goes up to 55 miles an hour. And it's the only one in Disneyland
I
that
did
has
not
an
know
inversion. Yep.
55 miles.
Number 8.
Indiana Jones.
This ride has a really interesting, move-in, and the vehicle itself gives you all the motion on it. And it's kind of complicated.
It is, but that should cover it some other time.
It's a complicated ride, and the Imagineers really have done a good job on that, and that's why it's at number 8.
Number 7.
Soarin' Around the World.
Amy favorite.
California Adventure. It's one of my favorites. I love that one. I loved it when it was soaring around California, like the orange groves trees, but I also love it as the ride when you're going around the world.
Well, they're still doing it. They still sometimes.
Every once in a while they'll bring that old one out.
Yeah, they're still doing this one. And that one is kind of fun. Personally, I kind of like and hate between these because if I go sit on the middle, then I'm enjoying. But if for some reason you kind of on the side, it's become all weird.
But you still get the thing.
Yeah, well, you hang it.
Flying around.
And you have it the wind, you have it smells, you have it. Sometimes.
Honestly, the music is part of all the rides.
Oh yeah, it's what they call experience. It's not just one. And again, what is number? This was 7. It was number 7 popularity.
Soaring Around the World.
Number 6.
Space Mountain. Space Mountain was actually an idea that Walt had with one of his engineers after the Matterhorn was so successful. Walt Disney realized, hey, thrill rides, they work here at Disneyland, and so let's build another roller coaster. But the first one actually did not open in Disneyland. The first one opened in Disney World. So the one in Disneyland did not open until 1977. So I didn't know it was that late.
It is.
But that thing that they had built there was there for a long time, a lot longer than the coaster inside of it. Number 5 is another roller coaster.
Another? Mm-hmm. It's a Thunderbird.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So that's a fun one. It also demonstrates what's so great about a lot of Disneyland rides is that there's a story. You go on it. You're not just going on a roller coaster, but there's mining and you're going down, and there's a goat that breaks things and things fall apart, and there's explosions.
It's actually a very good combination.
It's a good ride. Like Little Town that you see actually comes from previous attractions that were there, but they had to pretty much rebuild everything and they worked really hard to make it look like that they had to build it around the mountain that was there. The other thing I kind of like about that, actually see some of the spires from Galaxy's Edge, and it just fits. They've made that look really well.
Good. It is combined attractions. They will have a trail, they will have explorations, and you have a lot of treasure around hidden Mickeys.
I have that.
I think the attention of details, this is what stands Disney from other theme parks and it's incredible in this roller coaster.
Yeah.
Okay, now number 4, Zoom Zoom.
Zoom Zoom, Radiator Springs Racers. Cars.
Favorite show of our kids. I remember when
a couple of our kids.
Yes, they love it. It is really jaw-dropping experience. In a good way, jaw-dropping.
I'm always shocked when I see an aerial at how small of an area that is, because it looks huge and expansive.
So it's very interesting because that attraction, it's also combined multiple elements.
A dark ride?
So yeah, you started, you go through the line, and when you get closer, you have all these elements you can explore. The bottles in the walls, and all this.
Oh, that
pennies,
line?
all this.
Yeah, standing in that line.
You're going through that line, you're kind of exploring. So you go inside and you ride through the dark ride, it's what you said, where you can see all the
story from cars.
Story reveal.
And
Don't have it.
You go wherever.
And then, at the end, what do you have it? Race.
A race. A race through beautiful scenery.
It is. It's actually, yes, you have a slow ride before. You look on the scenery.
You're going fast, but it's hard to say that one's really quite thrill ride, but it kind of is.
But other things what are interesting about this ride, this is a beautiful ride, not just went on, it just watch outside.
Oh yeah.
Because if you go on the side and you walk and you look over all this Radiator Spring area with South Mountains, with the waterfall, with those cars racing by and everything. I mean,
they'll actually here's that.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
And then it's beautiful. Even number 2.
Number 3.
Number 3. Oh, number 3. Okay.
Yep. Number 3. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout.
My favorite. Actually, almost my favorite.
Almost your favorite.
Yeah, I always, between this and another one, I always this. But
it's a fun ride.
See, you can tell, I like Guardians of the Galaxy.
That is his favorite movie.
My favorite movie.
I really enjoy it. And I love, the storyline in it. I especially do like to wait in that. In fact, one time we had a lightning lane, or there was some reason we just went straight through right into the waiting room, and I was like, wait 10 minutes in that room before I can get it.
So that he was going story. Sometimes I feel sad that room is so fast, you're going so fast through all of them. Yeah. And even when you go inside, it's kind of very fast. They have it's 5, 6 different
Guess what?
Stories.
There's something interesting about that ride.
What?
When you go in the back part of your waiting, after you've met and you're waiting to get on, and you see this big white monster, do you know who that is?
Yeti?
Yes, Yeti. Do you know where that Yeti was originally?
Where?
The Matterhorn. Had to take him out after they remodeled the Matterhorn. Remember, there was a people mover going through it, and and they remodeled it and they took him out.
Well, it's a good place.
It might just be the old one. I haven't been on the Matterhorn in a couple of years.
Hopefully he does not sell snow cones or something there. Like that ride, I think I have a very heavy breakfast, and I went that.
Don't eat before you go on the ride or anything.
But it's not free drop. It is actually negative drop. So they actually have stuff that pull down faster than free fall. So you can feel this way. Okay, so let's go ahead see what's in number 2.
Number 2. What do you think it is, Wolfka? The Haunted Mansion.
Originally, they was designing Haunted Mansion as a walkthrough.
Originally, yes, the Haunted Mansion was supposed to be a walkthrough. Technicalities of it a little bit.
It's almost need its own video just about Haunted Mansion, how good
all
it
of
is.
These attractions. Fully a dark ride. There are a couple of things that are weird and strange. Nothing that startling. It's just a fun, interesting story.
What I like about that ride, it is amount of details inside it. Go check, maybe you find a real ghost there, who knows?
Number 1, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, Pirates of Caribbean, they have a teeny tiny thrill on the beginning.
Kind of a couple of them.
Well, because yeah, you drop down and you can have it wet pants from water or from
And it's
edge.
totally dark when you drop down too.
Down, you go in the water, it's one, but after you go in this smell, for me, I know it's a little bit chlorine smell, water, everything, but it is to me. You need to be there. It's experience. And
Not only are you seeing the animatronics along the side, but you're in a boat that is moving, and there's even the sound you're knocking against. You're just
Dead man tell
no tales. And
it's why you're the bookworm.
yeah, I am a bookworm. So
Okay.
I thought that was an interesting. I'm like, really? Don't lie. That's kind of cool.
Learn something every day. Overall, here's the 10
okay.
top attractions.
Now, these top attractions really are based on what a group of people might not be your favorite rides. So what is your opinion? We have a poll down below. Go ahead and put it in there what your favorite ride is.
Well, thank you for watching this video. If you do like the video, your support is greatly appreciated.